Today we're going to talk about the Forster Co-Ax press. This press is a little different than than your conventional reloading press, in a sense that it's for one, the handle is ambidextrous, so it's positioned right in the center, which makes it a lot easier. You have a lot more leverage. The other thing that this press is different is how the dies attach to the press. On a conventional press, the dies are threaded onto the press. You thread it on and you use a stop ring to set your bump, or your, I guess we can call it, our headspace on your die. The way you change dies in a Forster Co-Ax press is simply by sliding the die in. As you can see, it has the lock ring on here, and this one I made myself, so I'll do another episode on making your own die ring and why I did it. Anyway, so all you do is you slide the die in there and it's done. That's all it takes. Now, the beauty of it is the die floats. As you can see, it just floats in the press. What it allows it to do is for it to line up with the case. When you run the case up in it, it lines up. If for any reason it's not perfectly centered. Another way that the Coax is different than a conventional press is that it does not use shell holders. It uses sliding plates that capture these plates right here. They slide in and out, as you see, and they capture the rim of the case right here. So as you can see, all you have to do is drop the case in, and as the ram goes up, the jaws come together and then they grip the case. As you can see now, you can't pull it out. When you go back down, they open it up again, and you just simply take the case out, put another one in, go up, and you're done. Okay, it has a tapered rod right here. This rod right here is what opens the jaws. So if you're not getting your jaws to open up enough, all you have to do is adjust that rod so it comes up a little farther and spreads the jaws a little more, and then you're good to go. These jaws, I believe, are good for all the 308 family cartridges and up to the magnums, like the 300 WSM, the entire WSM line, the Arson line. All those you can use with the same jaws. You can take these jaws out and reverse them, and then you can take care of your 223 family of cases, and all your smaller ones. So yeah, this just one set of jaws takes care of everything except the super big magnums, like the 338 Lapuas and things. But anyway, that's a great design, and I have never had a stuck case with this press. And oftentimes I haven't put enough lube on the cases, and I've still been able to pull them out, just because the way the jaws, I mean, they grip almost 360 degrees on that case. So it has a lot of pulling power. Another unique feature of this press is the primer seating system. It has 3 jaws right here. It has one in the back, and it has one on each side that are really sliding plates. So you can slide them in and out to accommodate any size case that you need. This is for a large primer, but it also comes with a small primer tool. All you have to do is put the primer in here, lower the ram slightly, insert the case, and bring the ram up, and that would seat your primer. At that point you take the case out, put another primer in there, and repeat the process. It's that easy. Another unique feature that the Forster Co-Ax press has is the primer catcher. When you punch a primer out, the primer goes down through this tube, down the tube, and then it collects it right here. All the carbon and everything that goes with that primer ends up in this canister. When you're ready to empty it, you simply unscrew the canister, dump it out, and reattach. That's all it takes. Okay, I'm going to do a demonstration how the primer catching system works. Well, obviously, insert your die in the press. I'm using Imperial wax, sizing wax. Put some on, just a little bit between my two fingers. Put it on the case. Make sure you get it on the base. Just rotate the case in your finger, between your fingers, and that's all it takes. Drop it in there, and again, we don't have a shell holder, so just drop it in, pull down. I don't know if you can tell, but it just self-aligns. Anyway, pull down on it, push all the way down. As you can see, not a whole lot. Doesn't take a whole lot of effort to do this. Again, it has a lot of leverage on it. Pull up, the primer's gone. We're going to do another. Same procedure. Drop it in, push down, pull up. Primer's gone. Primers are in the canister. So all I have to do at this point is get rid of them. I wait until it's pretty full, and then I put them in here. This is probably about 2 years, maybe 3 worth of primers. I might do a video and do a little contest and see if anybody can guess how many primers are in here. And then I may just have to count them. But it's a bunch. I think one of the things that makes this press better than the others is that it uses 2 alignment rods. The handle's in the middle, so you're always pulling right down the center line. You're not, most other presses, it's off to the side. The handle's off to the side, so you're inducing stress right there and then. And again, the way the die self-aligns, it just floats, so it'll align always. Now, the way I keep this press running smooth is I lube these rods. I like to always keep them nicely lubed. Is I use Mobil whey oil. This is the oil, same oil that I use for my lathe and my milling machine, and this stuff works great. Nice and smooth. They also make a shorter handle. If you maybe just feeding bullets with it, or something that doesn't require the leverage, they have a smaller handle that I've never used, but some people have, and they tell me it works great. But I prefer the longer one just because I have 4-length size all my brass, so I like the leverage that I get out of the longer handle. I just got done annealing my brass, so I'm gonna 4-length size a few of them so you can see how good this press works. Another quick little tip is I take these inserts out of the 100 round MTM boxes, and this is what I use to hold my cases while I'm reloading. I can do 100 at a time, and they are super cheap. There's one. You just heard the primers fall. Sometimes 3 or 4 or 5 kind of get stuck in that tube, and eventually they just kind of all fall all at once. Anyway, that's it. That's all it takes. It's as you can see, real easy. And if at this point, if I want to change out my die, that's all you do. Take that one out and you know, put another one in, just like that. That's the Forster Co-Ax press. Hope you guys enjoyed it.